Hey, good morning, y'all. It is a beautiful day to be a child of God. But let's talk about faith, baby. Yeah, so where's your faith at? The Bible tells us that we are given the measure of faith. Now, there's a story about the father of faith, Abraham, right? Now, God had told him that he was going to bless him in his old age and his wife, Sarai, at that time, with a baby. Now, Abraham doubted God and laughed. Let me show you about his little faith. Hey, y'all, we're in Genesis chapter 17, going over to verse 15. Then God said to Abraham, "As for Sarai, your wife, you shall not call her Sarai, but Sarah shall be her name. And I will bless her, and also give you a son by her. Then I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be from her." Then Abraham fell on his face and laughed and said in his heart, "Shall a child be born to a man who is 100 years old? And shall Sarah, who is 90 years old, bear a child?" Y'all, Abraham had his nerve to laugh and to doubt God. But he wasn't the only one that laughed. Let me show you what Sarah did. Okay, y'all, we in Genesis chapter 18. Verse 1 tells that the Lord appeared to Abraham again. So they start to talk about the things that they were talking about. In verse 10, it tells that Sarah was in the cut listening to their conversation. So we going up to verse 11. Now Abraham and Sarah were old, well advanced in age, and Sarah had passed the age of childbearing, clearly because she was 90. Therefore Sarah laughed within herself, saying, "After I have grown old, shall I have pleasure, my Lord being old also?" And the Lord said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh, saying, Shall I surely bear a child since I am old? Is anything too hard for the Lord? At the appointed time, I will return to you according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son." But Sarah denied it, saying, "I did not laugh." Oh, she was afraid, and he said, "No, but you did laugh." Hey, y'all, we're still in Genesis chapter 21, verse 1. And the Lord visited Sarah as he had said. And the Lord did for Sarah as he had spoken. For Sarah conceived and bore Abraham a son in his old age, at the set time of which God had spoken to him. And Abraham called the name of his son, who was born to him, whom Sarah bore to him, Isaac. Because God kept his promises time and time again, Abraham trusted him. Faith is important because it is the means in which that we have our relationship with God. When we learn how to fully trust in God, then that's when our faith increases. And that is when we're able to establish a relationship with God that nobody can understand because our faith game is stepped up. Don't let it take all that much. Just look back at all the things that God has done for you. Then your faith will increase. Have a blessed day.